Hey, I'm Jack.
I'm Brandon.
We're Little Image, and we're here with Rob at Front Row Live.
What's up, guys? Rob here, Front Row Live Entertainment. I'm hanging out backstage here at the Echo with Little Image, and I'm excited to be talking to you guys. First of all, this is not your first time here. The last time you guys were here, you guys got some good news after.
We did.
So what does it feel like to be back on the stage? It's sold out.
It is sold
There was
out.
extra tickets today, and those sold out.
I mean, it's unbelievable, first off, this is like our first time ever selling out a show,
Yeah.
like beforehand. And, but yeah, that first night we played here was really special. It was my birthday. We had a song go #1 that night.
Right.
And the show was a banger. So it's nice to run it back.
Yeah.
Man. I love it here. Ooh.
Press conference.
2 microphones. Yeah, we're stoked.
So you're here for the headline tour. You guys are halfway into the tour. What has this run been like for you guys, especially now that this record's been out? You guys have been performing the new songs. So how has this run been feeling for you guys?
I mean, it's been the best headline shows I think we've ever played. The most people are showing up than ever. I mean, it's truly been special, and I think these songs are playing live in a cool way.
Yeah.
So it's been a fun experience, and it's cool to just meet new people who are on board with what we're doing.
Yeah, we have the most fun crew.
Yeah.
It's just the best. Everyone's having a blast.
I know it feels like everybody's known each other for a long time, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some dudes are like Max just met him,
yeah.
but he has that energy that we've known him for 10 years.
Yeah.
So everyone fits in really great.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, congratulations with the sophomore album, Kill the Ghost. Love the album from start to finish. I love the fact that you guys all collaborate together when it comes to the writing process. What is that process like, though? Do you guys come in together and start writing together, or do you guys have your own separate ways of doing things and then bring it into the group? Like, what's that process like?
The latter is a little more common for us. It's like someone starts an idea and brings it to the table, and then we kind of all put our touch on it a little bit.
Yeah.
But some of the songs, like Run for Forever, the song called Always Ends, those were written like pretty early on in the process. And they were like, we were all just in the room together.
Yeah.
But definitely the typical way is, Brandon will start something, I'll start something, and we just kind of play off each other to make it what it is.
And the fact that you guys have experienced each other's way of writing and just, I guess, way of thinking at the same time. Like, do you guys find yourselves being on the same kind of wavelength, even though you're not in the same room or in the same location?
Yeah, I would say so. I feel like it's always really fun because when we start something, this is like typical, obviously not every time, but typically someone will start something and leave a lot of room and basically really try to make bones, and then when we complete it together, it's kind of cool because it always has different takes on different sides. Right. And so I know Jack started a song, I jumped in on it means something different to me than it does to him, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Collaborating is interesting. It's like I don't know, when you can kind of lean into the creative energy together. I think that the results are they're sick. It's awesome.
Right. And that's the beauty of it, that like you guys all come in with your own ideas, but then at the end of the day, when you're singing it, it could easily feel like it's your story, your picture. Like, what is that process like to kind of get into that kind of, into that mindset of like, okay, this is me, so I got to emote the right, emotions for this.
I think allowing each other to have that for themselves is like really important for sure. I don't know. I feel like all these songs kind of mean different things to all of us. Yeah. And there is something special about having that freedom to be like, hey, dude, this is like your version of this. And this is your version. So I don't know. I don't know if that fully answers the question, but
no, you're good. You're good. And Chad's back on production for this record.
Yes.
You guys had quite the experience with him for the debut album. So like now you jump into this sophomore record. How different was that chemistry? Do you feel like he now is like part of the band, where like he already knew what that direction you guys were in or that era that you guys were in, or was this something that you had to kind of start all over again and kind of explain the situation?
Yeah, I feel like it was kind of a continuation of like the last record we did with him. We just kind of got to keep building like something that we had kind of started. And I feel like it just felt a little more natural the second time around because we knew him, and yeah, like you said, like it kind of felt like fourth band member kind of vibes. I don't know. What do you think?
I would say that like we kind of knew we wanted to lean heavier on this album to our roots, which is rock, and just music that's guitar, bass, drums dominant, and yeah, it was really cool because we were trying to find something with self-titled that was like very synth heavy, and we were really trying to stretch outside of the comfort zone to find something new, and we got to keep the parts that we fell in love with and like copy it over to what our roots kind of are. And also it was inspiring us. We were listening to a ton of like kind of 90s rock during the creation of Kill the Ghost. So yeah, I think that we all were finding it together, and it, in a lot of ways it felt way easier and way more simple because we're not like stretching and looking for something that's not been done before. It's like, honestly, I think if we just write as good of songs as we can, then
everything else gets informed. Like
that's why playing it live feels so good, because it's like all we got to do is we don't have to like have something that's some sound that's no one else is making. But we have something to say that maybe not everyone's saying. So it felt a little more intentional that way.
The fact that it was somewhat of a departure from the debut album, like how did that impact your vocals, but also how did that impact like the instruments and how you guys played them, and whether it was gentle, whether it was like harder, especially the drums. I'm sure like it has to be heavier but controlled, so then we don't go over you.
Yeah, I feel like all of us found new cadences I found new cadences for how I was singing. Brandon found new ways to like play, and I feel like throughout that process we found like a nice like balance together. I don't know. I feel like every album I start to sing a little bit differently, like just trying new things and trying to, push myself to try some new things. And I don't know, the songs on this album felt like a fun experiment in that world for us.
Brandon, which song would you say challenged you on bass this time around?
Oh man, I don't know. It's a hard one. I do know.
I don't know. I'm just too good at bass,
dude.
Yeah, well,
that's what he meant to say.
I definitely would say that. I would say that there was an emphasis on like putting the song first, and trying not to cover up the most important part of the song. And so it actually felt a little bit different, where it was a lot more, we were trying to simplify a lot. And I don't know, I will say the song DEFCON definitely was like, there are definitely a couple experimental, we're trying to find something. And that was one of those that like the bass line on that song, that like the line, it's not like hard to play, but it's something that we would have never written ever in our past. And so that does feel like, we're still finding it, but trying to like isolate it to, 2 or 3 songs on an album instead of most of them.
What influenced the line?
Oh man, I don't even remember.
Was it the theme?
No, it was, I don't even know, man. I was listening to a lot of, I don't even know.
Dude, it really doesn't sound like anything I think we were listening to. It was just, I feel like you just started playing that bass line, and we were like, okay, we have to do something with that, because that's insane.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
it was hard to make sense of it, but when we finally made sense of it, it was special.
Yeah. What about for you vocally? Which song would you say challenged you on vocals, or kind of trying to rediscover or discover a new voice?
Yeah, Don't Matter was like a really different one, I feel like, for the album. It kind of stands out amongst the rest of the tracks. I wrote that one with a good buddy of mine here in LA, actually. And we just tried some new things. Like there's a pre-chorus that's like a little bit different cadence than I normally would sing in. It was fun. It was a fun little challenge to like try a new way of singing.
Yeah.
Kill the Ghost is probably honestly, no, The Reaper is probably the hardest song.
Real Estate. There's some tough ones.
There's just some of the melodies we chose were just like a little stressful to kind of tackle.
And in the studio, classic. It's like, could it sound any better? Let's just bring it up one more half step because Jack, your voice sounds so good whenever you just like go for it. And
then when we practice, it's like, dang it, what were we thinking?
It is wreaking havoc a bit.
It is.
Jack's doing like vocal exercises, nebulizer for the first time on this tour, just to get through some of them. But
yeah, it's been rough for sure.
I mean, when you listen to the album, it does sound like each song is a different character, like vocal characteristic.
For sure.
You. So
I appreciate that.
Is there one in particular that you really enjoy the most? Like, not just because it's easy to sing, but just because like the tone of your voice for that track, for example?
Easy to Love, I feel like is probably my favorite vocal take that we had on the album. I don't know. There's something just pretty simple about that song, pretty simple and sweet. And the chorus, it's perfect for my range. I feel like it's a nice, comfortable song for my voice. Yeah.
Now, you guys, like I said, you're on tour right now. The album is out now, but you guys are about to drop the deluxe version of this.
We are.
With 3 extra songs, 2 of them brand new, one of them acoustic version.
Yes, yeah.
I want to talk about the Narcoleptic because that song just instantly hits.
Sick. Okay.
And I don't know, something about I'm always 5 minutes late, that line.
Yeah.
Something about that line, I was just like, I don't know why, but it's calling me.
Dude, I appreciate that. That's maybe the most true line I think that we've ever written.
That was real.
5 minutes away, I'm always running late.
It's like little image existence. Everyone knows that we're
always 5 minutes late.
A little behind.
Yeah.
But talk to me about this song and just the creative process. Like, what inspired the writing process for this track?
We wrote that song with 2 of our really good friends in Nashville. We were playing a couple shows and we were just like, let's just go to Nashville and write something with these guys. And I don't know, the one of the guys we were riding with had this idea. He's like, I just have this visual of like driving past like the street signs and like it's like this very picturesque thing, but it's like I don't know. We kind of went for this like very like 90s sounding like ballady thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just the idea of like falling asleep at the wheel, like I don't know. It was just a cool concept to come up with.
Yeah.
Sonically, it's probably one of my favorite songs we've written. It just feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that recording process like for you?
It was great. It was super easy. That was, at the end of wrapping everything up and
special.
Again, one of those situations where it's like, man, if we feel like we have a good song, then actually tracking it down, it almost is like we're playing this game of how do we not add too much to it to take away the thing that we love so much about it. And that one really is endearing to me. It tells more of a story. It's more story based versus I have this emotion and I'm trying to express that. It's more like this thing happened with this person and this complete enlightenment and awakening is the result. And just, we take so much for granted, right? And that song is the exposing of that. So
I don't know. To me, that song just felt like, I don't know, this is that like moment where you're like, oh shit, like you just stop and focus and pay attention to everything around you. And that's how I felt with that track. And it was like really cool to listen to.
Yeah, it was honestly, the demo is not very different than what we ended up just tracking.
Yeah.
And I remember there was this like really special moment when we were recording it and finishing. It was like towards the end of recording it. And I just look over at Brandon. He was just like, dude, this is like a movie, man. Like, it just feels like a movie. Like, and I'd never felt like more of a true statement about a song we had written.
Yeah.
It was just special.
Sounds like it's going to be a challenging music video.
Dude, for sure.
Well, it was actually more, I think I said, man, I just feel like I watched a movie and the credits just started rolling.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's like a good credits roller, you know?
That's a good one. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well, that comes out July 10th.
It does.
For the deluxe version. So you guys be sure to check it out. And I guess to close us out, Out of My Mind did really well. It was your first number 1. Yeah. That is amazing, but I feel like it adds a lot of pressure. Like, what kind of pressure did that add as you were getting ready to start working on the new album?
I feel like it was more personal pressure. like from our team, there really wasn't like a ton of pressure. It was like, hey, congrats, it's awesome. Excited to do the next record.
Yeah, everyone was like really chill, and we were like, oh, no, what are we gonna do now? How do we just redo that and just repackage that and keep the formula? We were tempted to try that, and then we were like, nah, let's just, if we got music, let's make the music, and it'll either do well or it might not, but we'll keep going either way. So
I feel like it was if there was any pressure, it was kind of self-inflicted, but I do think it kind of informed like the songs we wanted to make. It was like, okay, cool, well, we did that, let's just see what works for us next.
I mean, there's a title track, or not title track, but we named a song The Pressure, kind of about that exact thing. So I mean, definitely it was a thing, but we found our way through it and realized, like, man, if we just keep doing this for us, then that's why you do it.
I mean, don't stop. You guys did an awesome first album. You guys released a killer second album. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Congrats with these releases. Have fun on tour.
Thank you, man.
You guys,
Thank
please
you
be
for
sure
having
to
us.
check out Little Image. The deluxe version is out July 10th. Thanks for watching
it
here
is.
on Front Row Live.